What's going on, guys? It's your boy Carl. We are back with another video over on Newcastle Fans TV. Join me in a little bit of a different setting, and I hope you like it because it could become a bit of a mainstay for the channel, certainly for myself. That said, huge news: Toon official. He's done his rounds of interviews. He's been unveiled by the club. Boy, is he looking good in that black and white strip. If you haven't already, go and check the interviews out. Unfortunately, we can't clip them or use any audio or anything like that on here. But I guess one thing to kind of take from it was that he is very much looking forward to seeing the stadium full to capacity and understands that it's a very different stadium when it's empty. But he knows for a fact that the Newcastle stadium is very warm and the crowd will be pulling along in the right direction, that sort of thing. So he's very excited to start the season. I'm sure, very sad to have left AC Milan, as we've said in previous videos as well. But Sandro Tonali is official. He's here. He's in the city. He's a Newcastle United player, and we will be seeing him very soon. Very soon. Some more than others. If you're going over to the US today, not jealous at all. Other news: Leonardo Bonucci was rumoured to be joining Newcastle, but we know it's rubbish. It is rubbish. Italian sources confirm that he will be retiring as planned at the end of the season, so that Leandro Bonucci rumour is absolutely dead in the water before it even started. Harvey Barnes, potential of him signing for Newcastle United for around £50 million. What do you think of this one? He's always touted alongside the likes of James Maddison, James Ward-Prowse, so his names are always doing the rounds. We know Harvey Barnes has also been linked with Aston Villa as well. I will say, other than that, it's gone pretty quiet, which is usually a good sign. Usually a good sign for Newcastle United in the sense that something's probably happening in the background, because none of us were aware of this Tonali business, were we, until it was basically done. So yeah. Well, the main reason for this video today, and I genuinely didn't think I'd be discussing this at the end of the season if you'd have asked me at the start of the season after we first signed this boy, but I guess after the performances that he's put in throughout the whole of the season and the absolute revelation he's been in bringing Newcastle United's defence together alongside the likes of Fabian Schär, Kieran Trippier and Dan Burn. Yes, I am talking about none other than Batman Sven Botman. That beautiful Dutch bastard. Clubs are trying to pry him away from us. Not only is he the talk of the Toon, he's the talk of the Premier League. Not only is he the talk of the Premier League, he's the talk of the Premier League, European and domestic competition champions, none other than treble winners, Manchester City, trying to come in to pry away one of our prized assets in Sven Botman. And what did Newcastle United say? Sorry, Pep. Respect you very much. There's the door. Non comprende. Hence, Manchester City then pursuing RB Leipzig centre back Vardiol for almost £85 million. They went in that direction because Newcastle United said no to their inquiry very quickly to none other than Sven Botman. What a difference! What a difference of a club we've become in the last 18 to 24 months. It's unbelievable. Can you imagine if Mike Ashley was in charge? Chopper would have been down. Sven Botman flew over to Manchester, dropped off very much like Andy Carroll was when with the Liverpool sale. It's been a great season, Sven. See you later. Give me 85 million spondoolies down to the Cuzza house for a Balti and a few beers with no top on. Puking my guts up outside is what would have happened. But no, we stood firm. We told Pep to do one, and we're going to pursue the treble this season. But no, what an absolute difference it's become at this club. It's unbelievable. I'm so happy that something like this has honestly happened. I'm not surprised after his performances, of course. There was a lot of people that were saying it was a lot of money for Sven Botman, but there were also a lot of people that were talking about how much of a fantastic prospect he was. And another person that apparently wanted to go to AC Milan but ended up at Newcastle and wasn't happy, certainly didn't come across that way with his performances last season, and his interaction with the players and the backroom staff and the fans. He's been an absolute revelation, a fantastic consummate professional at the club, and for such a young age, the future ahead of this boy is absolutely beaming. He really is a Rolls Royce, a fantastic centre half. I genuinely think one of the best centre halves in the Premier League at the moment. I think Fabian Schär was very close to being the best centre half in the Premier League last season, and his young counterpart was very much up there. And I appreciate people might think that was biased, but excellent. And what a compliment that Pep Guardiola is paying so much attention to somebody like him, and it really does give you that sense of pride that people are taking us seriously, not only as the club that we're becoming and that we knew we were, but the recruitment that we're making. So what a story. But that's it. Not much going on other than that. Signing big Italian boys, or small Italian boys with huge futures ahead of them. Telling the treble winners to go fuck themselves when they want to sign our best players. Just getting ready to take over Europe and probably win the Premier League next season. See you in the next one.
I hit record it, drop, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never boring, now you can't afford it.